Nearly 70 years ago, the Galaxy welcomed guitar player and astrophysicist Brian May. He would soon meet a different kind of a star than he was accustomed to in his studies. Queen lead singer Freddie Mercury, who would charge him to make music that was more artistic and experimental. The duo ended up spearheading Queen, a band that combined the voraciousness of heavy metal with operatic sensationalism. But it was a San Diego label, 31G, that took Mercury's penchant for experimentation a bit more seriously. In the early 2000s, they released an album in tribute to Queen, Dynamite with a Laserbeam, Queen as heard through the Meatgrinder of 31G. It hit the shelves to mixed reviews, but undoubtedly left the legacy of Queen still firmly intact. Tonight we sit down with the label head honcho and co-conspirator Justin Pearson to get a sense of how it all went down.
Open up your mind and let me step inside.
I'm Justin Pearson. I run 31G Records, started 31G Records. I play in Dead Cross, Retox, Headwind City, Planet B, maybe something else. I don't know, the things that have birthed like what 31G artists do or are very similar to what birthed Queen. When you look at Queen's catalog, there's like, you know, there's rock and there's ballads and there's, you know, heavy metal and there's you know, like pop and there's, you know, like this sort of like 50s element. There's all kinds of stuff happening. So I feel like it is kind of like, you know, equivalent to like the 31G sound, you know, because it has like everything, but it all fits into one, you know, under one umbrella.
She keeps the Moet Chandon in a pretty cabinet. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette.
But I also think that they had a lot of ethics, and I mean, obviously they were very smart, very socially minded, and I think that those things all were something that were attractive to me and people on the Locust and people on the compilation. Of course, we got all of our friends that we were touring with at the time, and just people we knew to cover the songs in the compilation. That I wanted to be part of it, and I sent them like all the, you know, same message, like, here, we're doing this compilation, sort of like first come, first serve. But the one thing that did stand out was we kind of got everybody's submissions or like list of what they were going to submit, and the one track that was missing was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mama, she's killed a man.
Well, I think everybody took the song and made it their own.
But now I'm gonna throw it all away. Mama,
There's a photo that a friend of mine was working on I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a play that was happening in London. They hired Brian May to come on and kind of supervise it. So this guy that I'm friends with was also working on the show. So he was like, hey, I'm working with Brian May, send me some records to give to him. So I sent him a few copies of the compilation and a couple other records just to kind of say like thanks. And yeah, I never had any direct correspondence with Brian May, but there's a photo of him holding the compilation, which was brilliant and amazing, and also a little scary because I just kept thinking like, oh, he's hearing the Bastard Noise song, he's gonna be so mad. We should have got the right licensing and done it legally, but I had no idea. You know, being a musician and also owning a record label, I feel like I struggle because I'm more artistic than business minded. I'm like, yeah, it's good, let's do it. Pink vinyl with the, you know, embossed cover with the gatefold, you know, free this, you know, let's put a patch in there. And it's like, I never ever think about like the business stuff. So I never thought like, let's do this the right way. I just thought like, we just got to get this rad compilation out, and that was the extent of it. And so I'm grateful that they never have sued me. Sorry, Queen.